Going over to Nigeria now, as results from the elections are coming in, potentially the closest contest since the end of military rule in 1999, and we're seeing those votes coming in. Wole Famurewa joins us from Nigeria for an update. Wole, fantastic to have you on Business Tonight. As indicated, the numbers are trickling in. Do we have any indication in terms of which direction this presidential vote is going to take?
The real nosy. It's good to speak to you. Okay. Well, I think it's too early to say. It's really too early to say who is going to win at this stage, because so far we've only seen 9 out of 37 results. So just about a quarter of the numbers are out already. Although we have also seen a report from Reuters indicating that the opposition party's candidate, Muhammad Buhari, has also won in Kaduna and Kano states. So the process is that we will run through the results in 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. So far, what we've seen released by the Independent National Electoral Commission in Abuja today is that the All Progressive Congress, the opposition party, has won 5 out of 9 results released, so the PDP winning 4. And so far, it's difficult to use that as a marker to judge who will win the final results. There are quite a few of those swing votes, swing states, if you like, across the country that where we haven't seen results released yet. I mean, very populated country states like Lagos, we still haven't seen numbers from there. Rivers also very huge population, voting population there. We also haven't seen the numbers from there. So still quite a few results to get through before we know who's going to win this one.
It's Joseph here. How long do you think the process of counting will take? And secondly, which are your swing states if we were to compare that to America?
Well, we have seen those 9 results released so far, and the Independent National Electoral Commission Chairman Atiru Jega did ask everyone to pause for a break, and we will reconvene at about 8 p.m. That's 9 p.m. your time to go through some of the other results. And the way it works in Nigeria is that the results are brought to the center in Abuja from all across the country. So some results, from what we gather, actually have not arrived in Abuja just yet. So we will begin to see more results as the day goes by.
Well, there have been reports in international media in particular that there has been some interference with the counting process. Bring us up to speed as to the extent of that interference, if it is occurring, and whether the NEC has come out to allay the population and the electorate that the numbers that are going to be coming out are going to be free and fair.
Well, the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and the Foreign Secretary of the UK also have put out a joint statement warning against any changes to the results or any interference by the ruling PDP in terms of the quality of the numbers that we're seeing so far. Indeed, the US and the UK have generally praised the elections. They think that Nigerians conducted themselves quite well and peacefully. And so everyone is waiting for the outcome of these polls, even though, of course, as you may know, there were several challenges with the elections themselves.
Right.
It's the first time we're having electronic voting in Nigeria, and it didn't quite work out perfectly. So quite a few people who wanted to vote, unfortunately, could not vote, and many of the voting in many states was actually delayed. So, but I think the real sticky point will be the results from the South, particularly Rivers State. We have seen the governor of Rivers State, who is a member of the opposition party, really protesting the outcome of the elections there. Yeah. In fact, he is saying that the results cannot stand because he's alleging that the ruling PDP stole the election results of the state. So there's election result sheets that are circulated across the state, and there is an accusation that those election sheets, result sheets, have been stolen. And so whatever outcome of the Rivers polls that we may see at some point today cannot be considered as credible. So we'll continue to follow that story, but at the moment we are expecting results from across the country.
Well, thank you so much for the insight. That's CNBC Africa, in Africa's biggest economy, bringing you the presidential election and counting in the votes. We are told that it is 9 out of 37 states, so we'll be bringing you those numbers as they trickle in throughout the week.